welcome. I'm Una. Welcome to my channel. I do project panning and other related stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in that, stick around. Today we have a pretty exciting update for my rolling project pan. This is like a 9 to 12 item rolling thing project. I update once a month. I'm on the earlier side, I believe. I usually put these up around the 10th and I'm filming this on the 2nd, but I have a good amount of progress, so we're just gonna get into it. All right, our first item, this is going in basically when I rolled them in, and also a little bit, it originally was face order, so that's why we're starting with the first product right here, which is a depotted eye primer. This is what it looked like last month, and here it is now. You can see I've hit pan in the bottom of this. This was depotted from like a little, I actually have it right here. Depotted from this packaging, so pretty much everything is out of there. I put it in here so it'd be easier to use. I was thinking this was like really full and kind of impossible, but now I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know that I'll finish this before the end of the year. I only have 2 more months and probably a little bit less than that, which we need to get into at some point, but there's definitely not that much left anymore. So I'm very excited by the progress on this, and I've used it 25 times over the past like 3.5 weeks, so that feels really good. All right, next is very exciting. It is my eyeliner. Now, if you have been watching this whole series, you know when I rolled this in, I didn't think I was gonna get anywhere near finishing this. I actually put in my notes, I don't know if I said it in the video, but I put in my notes that an alternate goal for me for this eyeliner would be to use half of it, but I finished it. There's nothing more in here. I can't really put this on my eyes, like what is left. It just, no, yeah. I cannot get it on my eyes, it just scratches. I used it 32 additional times this month, making for a total of 206 uses in the project. Actually, I don't know if that's in the project or just like my estimated uses overall, but I hadn't used a lot before the project. It still had like a little tip sticking out, and you've seen the pictures. I'll throw out some pictures of what it looked like at the beginning of the year and in my notebook and stuff, because there was like a lot of this. It was like that long. So yeah, this is empty. I'm so excited. This is my 19th empty this year, which is wild to me. I can't believe that. Last year I only had like 9 empties. So yeah, I'm really thrilled. I have one more black eyeliner that's a stick and a little pot and a water activated liner. So I don't need any more black eyeliner. I'm totally fine, and I'm glad to see this go. Yeah, the last time I used it was yesterday. I will say I have really been enjoying the wings that I can create with like a creamy black eyeliner, and I am thankful to this for teaching me that it was a good black eyeliner for the most part. So yeah, this company is now out of business, so yeah, I think that I bought this in 2018. It's good to see it go. Woo! The next product is my Bare Minerals bronzer. This is what it has looked like throughout the project. It's basically looked the same pretty much every month. There was like one point where I like was able to see a dip, and that was it. Anyway, this is what it's looking like now. We have pan. I'm so excited. I will say this is 100% because I really started using it as eyeshadow. I've always been using it as eyeshadow, but I focused in on it a little bit at least. This is it. It took me, I believe it took me 225 uses to hit pan. And since then, I've used it an additional 4 times. So that's 229 uses to get here, which is wild. I'm gonna be taking a break from this because I put so much hard work in on it, and I did hit my goal, which was pan. And yeah, I'll probably come back to it at some point, but I think I'm gonna try and hit pan on my other bronzer first. But yeah, this is great. I got this in 2019. It was like the birthday gift that year. So it's really nice to see some pan on this guy. I really didn't think it was gonna happen, but there it is. It's tiny. You can't see anything, but it's there. All right, so that's 2 items rolling out. Next is my Glossier concealer in the shade Warmth. This is what it has looked like throughout the project, and here it is now. See my nice juicy side pan. Yeah, I really enjoy this. I used this 27 times this month, which is pretty normal for me, I think. Maybe a little bit less. But I'm gonna be rolling this out. I've used it a lot in the project. I think I've had it in since May, and I've used it about 25 to 30 times every month. This is my favorite concealer, But I have 2 other concealers that are slightly older that I should be using. So that's gonna be rolling out for now, and I'll talk about what I'm rolling in at the end of the updates. All right, next is my, all the writing has worn off, Just a Tint Lip crayon from ColourPop. This is in the shade Shaka, which is like kind of a cool pink brown, almost like kind of a yellowy pink, if that makes any sense. My goal was to wear down the top of this to be flat, and I have not quite managed that. If you can see, sorry about the lighting. There's a little bit left. It's a little bit curved, but it does not seem to want to wear down because I've used it 35 times. So I've used it like 60 times and not been able to wear the tip down. Yeah, I'm gonna be rolling this out too. I feel like I've gotten a really good amount of use on it. I've worn it down a lot. It's not wearing down. I'm just gonna roll it out and work on some other lip products for a while. But yeah, I really did enjoy this. I'm wearing it right now. I also wore it as a blush like 2 times, and that was nice too. So yeah. Next is my e.l.f. Illuminating Powder in the like pink shade. This is what it looked like last month. And here it is now. It has pan! I think you can tell. Yeah, so now I have 3 powders in this palette with pan. This one is the next product, so I'm gonna try and not show it, although I think I might have. But yeah, now I have 3 gorgeous, gorgeous pans, and I'm rolling this out. My goal was pan, and I'm rolling this powder into another project starting like tomorrow. So that's rolling out. It took a lot of uses to hit pan, especially compared to the other ones, which only took maybe like 35 to 40. This one took 84 uses to hit pan, and then I used it an additional 3 times after that. So that is my pan. And the next product is the orangey one, which is actually categorized as a blush. This is what it looked like when I rolled it in, and here it is now. It looks about the same. I definitely didn't use this as much. I only used this 15 times. I was working on a lot of other blush type products, but this will be an ongoing focus from now on, as I'm working on fewer blushes. And yeah, we're gonna try and keep it that way. But yeah, this was really fine. It was not my go-to because of the way, the like hues of the other blushes I was working on, but hopefully now I can focus in on this. I don't know that I'll hit pan by the end of the year, but I want to get a good dip in it at least. But yeah, my goal is to hit pan. So one of these is rolling out, the other is staying in. And finally, I have my Tower 28 Clear Balm Super Dew in the shade No Shade. This is what it looked like when I rolled it in last month. And here it is now. It's clear. I think you can tell there's a little bit of a dip in there, but that was mostly already there. I did use this 7 times, which is not that many. I've been working on trying to finish a liquid highlighter. This does not really gel well with it. I did wear it a couple times, especially when I was traveling earlier this month. That was nice. I will say my goal of rolling this in was kind of to figure out how it fit in my collection, and I still don't feel like I've figured that out, and maybe the answer is that it doesn't really fit. It's a balm. It's basically like Vaseline almost. Like, I wonder what the ingredients are, because it's basically just like a dewy balm. There's no shimmer or anything in it. Like I said, it's the shade No Shade. I don't really know what I was thinking when I bought this. I didn't really know my highlighter preferences, so I guess I thought I might be into this. I'm not really, I don't think. I still have hope that I will find a way to use it that I really love, but it just doesn't really fit in with what I am used to doing in terms of highlight. Like today I have cream highlight mixed into some complexion products. I think it looks really nice. If a bit deeper, a bit more orange maybe than usual. But anyway, this doesn't really mix well with that. I don't really know what it does mix well with other than a very, very minimal complexion, which although I can appreciate it, I really enjoy things like blush. And I do enjoy highlighter, although it's not my favorite. I probably like blush more. I still don't even really know how this mixes with cream blush. Sometimes it seems like not great. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep this in. I don't know if I'll get much use out of it, but I think some use is better than none. And yeah, but I'll probably roll it out next update. Oh, I needed to talk about that because I don't really know what next update will be. But yeah, I mean, like maybe this is just like something I only use when I go on vacation or something I only use in the summer, and maybe that's just how it works and that's fine, and then it'll go bad at some point. But I don't know. I'm puzzled by this. All right, so that was a lot of rollouts. I only have 3 products staying in, and I have 6 products to roll in, which is a lot. But yeah, I'm really delighted. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into those. The actual other product is my JOAH Beauty lip gloss. This is, maybe I have a picture of last month, but either way, this is my approximate marking of where it was last month, and now it's right about here at this like little air bubble. So I made a decent chunk of progress. I've used this about 55 times, which I think is really good for 1 month of lip gloss use. I could definitely be higher, but it was not like, I was also leaning a lot on like just plain old Vaseline because it's a little bit easier. And yeah, anyway, this is good. I feel like I made a good chunk of motion. Like I can see it's probably moving about the same pace as my Fenty lip gloss that I panned earlier this year. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep this in. I'm gonna keep this in for 1 more month just because I feel like swapping it out would be a little bit too much. But yeah, I have no goal of finishing this anytime this year. I will probably try and finish this over the course of next year, but it's actually my favorite lip gloss right now, and so I'm just gonna luxuriate in it and enjoy it and try to also use other lip products and things while I'm using this, but keeping this as a focus. I did get this in 2020, so it's 2 years old, gonna turn 30 sometime next year, so it's good to have some progress. All right, so that's 4 products staying in, not 3. I'm still gonna roll 6 in. We'll see how that goes. So first of all, where should I start? Okay, in terms of concealer, I rolled out 1 concealer, I'm rolling in 2. These are my other 2 concealers. I use them together because this is like a kind of correcting color and it's too dark for me, and this is really light for me. Mixed together, I think they look pretty nice. They're a little bit drier than the Glossier concealer, which makes sense because this is like a super creamy, super emollient formula. But yeah, I'm gonna just roll these both in. I do use them a little bit differently because I also use this to mix in with anything else that's too light for me. For example, if I make up a weird concoction of liquid highlighter that's a little bit too dark for me, I will use this to lighten it up. So it might get like 1.5 more uses than this guy, which is pretty much only used for concealer. But I'd like to keep track of them. I'd like to finish at least one of them next year, if not both. Both would be great because I don't really feel like I need them. Other than this is helpful for lightening while using up other products, but hopefully I'll use up all the other products that are too dark for me, and then I won't have anything that I need to mix. But that's an ideal world. So I'll be tracking both of these. No goals to finish them up. I would like to just get a good hunk of use on them and get used to them and know how to use them better for next year. All right, next is like kind of a highlighting product. This is my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Yogurt. Ugh. I'll give a little swatch because it's a little bit weird. It's got like a pinky kind of base with a very cool bright reflection. I want to try to figure out how to use this. It looks really pretty, but it creases really badly as eyeshadow. So I think I need to find a way to use this on my face as like some sort of blush topper-y kind of thing. I think I could make it work, and I'd like to, like maybe use it down to the top of the word NYX, if that's not too big of a goal by the end of the year. Yeah, and just like work with it and see how it works. I know that's 2 highlighting products now, but we'll figure it out. This is my e.l.f. gel eyeliner. I had this in my Stardew Valley project pan earlier, and yeah, it's just like a nice gel eyeliner, but I think I want to work on my other pencil black eyeliner next year, so I want to get a lot of good use on this before I start working on that, because that will definitely take the focus away from this. So yeah, I'm just going to try to use this whenever I want to use eyeliner, hopefully at least 20 times a month, and get some good use on this. This is pretty old. I will probably throw it out before I use it up, but we can hope. Next is a lip product. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Liquid Lipstick in the shade Juju. I bought this like way back when I was getting into makeup, around the same time as my Modern Renaissance palette. This is the same formula as the lipstick I used up earlier this year in the shade Slay, but it's darker, and I also want to use it up. It is a little bit older than that one, but not by much. I wave the wand around and you can see some like gapping right here, so I don't think there's too much in here. I have used it probably about 40 times. But yeah, I'm just like, I know this isn't an everyday color the way Slay was, but I think if I can use it consistently, maybe next year I can get this used up, but I want to start on that now. I have been wearing it the past couple weeks. Every once in a while, I probably used it like 10 times, so that feels like a good start to me, and I'd really not want this to go bad before I get a chance to use it up. It does still smell good. It smells the same as it always has, very like sweet, chocolatey. So yeah. And finally, this is kind of like a wild card, but I'm gonna roll in my nail polish in the shade Strong by Ella and Mila. This is just like a really sheer kind of pink. It's really easy to wear. I just haven't worn nail polish in like 8 months, so I have it. I want to wear it. This is the only nail polish I have with me along. It's this and a top coat, so I figured it'd be easy just to try and apply it maybe 2 times a month for the end of the year, basically as much as I want to, and just to have it out there as a little encouragement to get me to wear nail polish. And that'll bring me back up to 10 products in this project, I believe. So yeah. I just realized I totally forgot to talk about the future of this project and the next updates, which I kept alluding to, but then just forgot about. So basically, I'm in school right now. This is my apartment where I go to school. I will be going home and then to visit family over winter break. So that includes the new year, but my new semester starts on the 3rd or 4th. So I'll be back here once the new year happens. It's basically just the end of the year that I'll be gone. And so I will probably just end up doing a lot of my finales early, and then I'll have a group of products that I bring with me home and traveling, and I'll get good use on those. And then I won't be reunited with the rest of my stuff until like the 3rd of January. So I can't really do the whole thing where I have all of December to do one last push on a bunch of items, and then I can like at the end of the last week of December talk about all my empties and all my goals met and everything. I kind of have to wait until January to do that, which is not ideal, but it's fine. So I will probably end this project next update, which will probably be like 5 weeks from now, so like December 10th. Which is when I usually post things. So this is technically like my last update, which is why my goals are pretty low for most of the items I'm working on. Other projects, it will remain to be seen. I think I might have to end Deck of Painting early because that updates are on the 20th, and I guess I could update it. I could also finish it like a week early, but yeah. We'll see how that works, but this will probably be my second to last update, and next update will be my last update, and then I'll kind of let things chill out a little bit for December when I have a lot of stuff going on and can't have a lot of makeup with me. Last time, what did I do? I don't know. I brought all most of my makeup home for the summer, and that was like 3 months, so that like made a little bit more sense. But even that, I don't know if I'd do it again, because so my shadows broke, and that was the whole thing, and my palette got all dirty, and just like I didn't end up using a lot of it, and anyway. So yeah, that's what's on the horizon. I will try to be as clear as I can about that, I guess, but I love end of the year stuff so much. I love looking back on all the numbers especially, so don't worry about missing that from me. It'll just be like in January instead of in December. I'll keep you guys updated if you care at all. I mean, I don't I don't know. I feel like I should say something because it's going to be kind of like unusual, but I think a lot of people get it. There are a decent amount of other project planners who are college students or other kinds of students, and also a decent amount of people who just get really busy during winter. I know it's holiday season for a lot of people. Mine, because of the semester, starts a little bit earlier than like most people's holidays, but yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy it. I will probably not do my inventory until January. I probably won't do my empties until January, but I'm also gonna have a lot of stuff starting up, so it'll be we'll figure it out. And I might not post for a while in December because I don't know how many new interesting ideas I can film. Maybe I can pre-film some stuff, but I don't know about that, so we'll see. Yeah, I might talk about this more in other updates, I guess, as I figure out what solutions work for what projects, but that's just a little rough overview of what the next couple of months look like for me. So yeah, thanks again. Those are what I'm working on. To summarize, anything that might be exciting for next time. I think this will see some visual progress. I mean, if you can see the visual progress at all now. Hopefully we'll see some good use on this primer. I'm kind of hopeful I can finish by the end of the year, but not. Looking at it today, I got way less excited about it. Hopefully I can get pan in this blush, but I don't know. But hopefully I'm gonna really try. Everything else is basically just getting started. Maybe we'll see some windowing in some products, maybe we'll see some dips, maybe we'll see some levels go down. That would be really great, but I don't have huge expectations for the end of the year. I've already exceeded my expectations for this year, basically. I don't have a lot left that I think I can do. So yeah, and a lot of products that I have been working on are in other projects or just rolled out of other projects, and there isn't really enough left to roll them into a new project. So yeah, if you want to see more about that, check out my Instagram, because I will often post random one-offs, empties, pans, and stuff that I'm working on in the background. I don't usually put them in these videos just because they don't quite fit in, but I do put them over there. So if you're curious, go check those out. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of a lengthy video, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that all of your panning or your makeup use in whatever way you use it is going well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!